today's video, we've got an unboxing and we've got a new firearm for the channel. And as you can see, this is a Beretta. Alright, it comes in a plastic hard case. It does have the holes here for locks, if you want to put a lock on it. And the way this case opens, you push these forward and pull back, and here we go. So let's get up here in the top first. We've got a cleaning rod and brush, and this is just saying read the manual carefully. We have the owner's manual here in 100 different languages. Another paper, and that is everything in the top of the box. Alright, down here we have our magazines. We've got 2 mags here. We've got one in the firearm. We've got our lock. Got a mag loader. 2 back straps. And we have the firearm. Let's drop the mag. Show you this gun is clear. Nothing in the chamber. This is the Beretta APX A1 Tactical. Alright, the Beretta A1 Tactical does come with 3 magazines, and these are 21 round mags, and I did load one up. It's really hard to get that 21st round in there, but they do hold 21 rounds, and it's pretty cool that they sent it with 3 magazines. Now, it does have a threaded barrel, and it is 1/2 by 28. It does have an O-ring on here. And I'm not going to remove it all the way because of YouTube. And the tactical model is fully ambi. Does have your slide stop, both sides. Your magazine release is reversible. And there is no safety on the A1 Tactical. Now, it is optics ready. I will have to order a plate from Beretta. I'll probably just order an RMR plate. I may order a couple different plates. I don't know. It just depends what I decide to do with this gun. If it's going to be a test gun to test out a lot of optics on the channel, then I will probably order the Vortex plate and the RMR plate. Now, it does have suppressor height sights, and they are all blacked out. There is no night sights. There is no white dot, anything like that. It's just all blacked out suppressor height sights. Alright, now to field strip this, it's pretty strange. So you pull back about like that, and you can use a punch or a ball point pin. But got to get it back a little further. That deactivates that striker. And then you go around here and you have to push in on this button. It pushes kind of hard, and then you flip that lever down. So you can use your thumb. If you got enough strength in your finger, you can push on it. You flip that down, and then that is how you remove the slide. Now, we'll do a full cleaning video on this too after we shoot it. Now, the reason I wanted to field strip this was to explain to you that this actually has a fire control unit in it, like a SIG 320. So it is a modular pistol. So eventually, probably, there will be some more grips for this if there's not already some out. And you'll actually be able to pull this unit out and put it in a different frame. Now, I'm not going to take the fire control unit out of this, but basically you would just remove this, knock this pin out of the back, and it should just lift out of there. But I haven't really read into that much. I have no reason to take it out, but from what I can see, you've just got one pin holding it in the back, and the takedown lever removes real easy. Now to put this back together, you just have your lever down, put that back, flip that up, and it's locked in. We're clear, and that's all there is to it. So, not the easiest one to take down, but it's not too bad, but it's very easy to put it back together. Now, the way this feels in my hand right now is pretty good. I know this is the smaller of the back straps, and I already know I won't like that, but I do want to try these out. I can't show you how to change these back straps. Alright, I'm going to switch this out because I at least want to try it, and then I'll come back and kind of tell you how I did it. Alright, so basically what you're going to do when you change this back strap, you look down in here, there is a clip, and you just push it this direction. As you can see, it just knocked that right out. So now all you're going to do is just grab that, pull it out, and switch out the back strap. So this is what that part's going to look like, and that's what I was explaining to you. This locks over the frame, so you just take your punch, push that over, it will disengage, you'll hear it click, and it'll drop down about 1/4 of an inch, and then you can just grab it and pull that right out of the frame. So there's the frame without the back strap on it, and it just pulls right off. It's real easy. So this was super simple to do this. Okay, so I did go with the larger back strap. This feels so much better in my hand. It gives you a lot of extra right there, because I have very big hands, so this feels so much better. So we're going to leave this set up just the way it is. Now, since I'm left-handed, I did switch the magazine release button down. It's pretty easy to do too. You basically just put a punch right in here in this hole, and you got to push with some force, and it will release everything from this side, and you just flip it around. So let's make sure we got that all hooked up good and nice. Magazines drop freely. Got this thing set up now for a lefty and my big hands. Now let's go over some specs on this. So this does have a 4.8 inch barrel in it, 1/2 by 28 thread pitch. Obviously it's chambered in 9mm. It is striker fired. Now your overall height on this is 5.8 inches. Your overall length on this is 8.2 inches. Your width on this is 1.3 inches wide. Your sight radius is 6.3 inches. The weight on this, empty, is 29.6 ounces. And for a polymer frame gun, this gun does feel heavy, and which I like. I like a little bit of weight, especially on a full-size pistol. And but yeah, really like the way that feels in my hand. My pinky right here is sitting right on that. And this gun just feels great in my hand. That was one of the other big reasons I bought it. When I saw it, I fell in love with the way it looked. And then once I got to the gun store and got this thing in my hand, I knew I had to have it. So I'm really happy with that. Alright, one of the last things we want to get into here is the trigger. And it's not bad. So that is all the take-up you got. Right there. And a nice clean break. Reset. Little long, not too bad, but a nice clean break on it. It's a really nice trigger. I'm real happy with the trigger. It kind of forces your finger forward a little bit, which I like on that reset. But nice positive clicks, nice break on it. Is it as good as the Walther PDP Pro that I have or the Canic? No, it's definitely not a Walther or a Canic trigger, but it's a lot better than a lot of other striker fired triggers that I've reviewed on the channel. Went and grabbed the Wheeler trigger pull scale. We are zeroed out here. Let's get a trigger pull weight on this. 6 3/4 pounds. That trigger does not feel that heavy. Let's try it again. And there, we're almost to 7 pounds. All right. I have a hard time believing it's that heavy the way it feels, but gauge doesn't lie. And yeah, right between 6 3/4 and 7 pounds. So it's definitely heavier than what my Walther feels or my Mechanics, but it is what it is. So we're looking at about a 6 3/4 pound trigger pull here. Now I like all the stippling on this, texturing. Like I said, it feels good in the hand. You've got some texturing up here on the front. Right here. You've got some aggressive texturing here in the front. Nice undercut right here. Like I said, it's very comfortable. Trigger guard looks a little small. I don't know how it's going to do shooting it with gloves on. We'll try that here in a future video. But for my big hands, this thing just feels great. You also have texturing here in the front of the trigger guard for shooters that like putting their finger around there. I don't do that, but some guys like to shoot that way, and girls. So there is texturing here in the front of the trigger guard. The slide serrations on this are they're pretty deep cut. They're not cut in as deep as the Walther PDP Pro, but very easy to get a hold of and rack that slide on the front or the back. Really like the slide serrations on this. We do have an accessory rail on this. We will get into different lights that work with this in another video. We'll do that. We'll do a holster compatibility video and we'll see what all lights work on this. I've got quite a few lights that we can test out, see what works the best, what looks the best. Alright, well there is the unboxing video. I am going to clean this and get it all lubed up, take it out to the range. We're going to do a first impressions video with this, just shooting it with iron sights. I do have to order the optic plate, like I said, so we'll just have to see how long it takes to get it from Beretta. I don't think it'll take too awfully long, but get an unboxing video out on this real quick. First impressions video. We'll do a cleaning video, and then we'll do a review video with the optic. Run this thing out to 1,000 rounds, do a review on that. Do another video on holster compatibility, lights, all that good stuff. But so far, I really like this gun. I like the way it looks, but we'll just have to see how it shoots. We might even try putting a comp on this, running it with a comp. We'll get Devin over from Spectre Solutions. We'll run it suppressed. But so far, I'm liking it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.